Carlito here, back with another video on your screen. I'm here with Rick, TMB Promotions, here live in San Antonio. You know, we got the Spence fight tonight. You know, I'm really excited to touch base with Rick here. You know, he has his hands everywhere, bro. Like, anywhere in boxing in San Antonio, Rick's there. And I appreciate you coming on the channel, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
You know, big shout out to your family, big shout out to Ruru, you know, and always putting on for San Antonio. And tell me, bro, like, what got you into the sport of boxing? What got you wanting to be part of the sport?
So I mean, I did all the whole amateur thing, the Golden Gloves, national tournaments. Just wasn't really. I was one of them guys that lots of talent, just not too much. I wasn't a guy to get up and run and put my whole heart into the sport. And obviously, in the sport of boxing, if your heart's not in it, it's not for nobody, you know.
Yeah.
So I wasn't one of them guys that loved boxing. Was something that was just something I like to do. Just God kind of guided me to another path. Stopped fighting, became a trainer. Fell in love with that though. You know, put my whole passion into as a trainer. Just started working, you know, hard, you know, with local fighters and expanding. We got a phone call from world champion Wilfredo Vasquez Jr. Called me, flew me to Mexico. We had camp in Marquez, won a world title that night under the undercard of Miguel Cotto, Sergio Martinez. Did pad work with Juan Marquez. Then I got the call for Kirkland, for Canelo, and it just went from there. God started working and made my name as a trainer. Then did my first show in 2013. Decided just to give it a shot, see what it was like. Didn't go too well, but I learned, and I learned I can do it on my own as well. So since then, we're going on almost 11, 12 years as a TMB promotion, promoting fights. And not just 11, 12 years, I mean, 6, 7 events per year for a long time. We're just so consistent with it. I mean, everybody you can think of. We got some of the Texas boxing commissioners that fought on a TMB card.
Wow.
We got some of the trainers, you know, Rick Morones, who's doing a magnificent job right now, you know, in his career. He fought for me his whole boxing career, you know. So guys like Louis Real, who are running his own gym now, fought for me. So I mean, it's just we've been blessed to be able to give fighters in San Antonio from that moment, from 2013 to 15 to 17, 19, 20, 2021. Here we are, 2023, to give so many different fighters a platform to be able to get to that next level.
Blessed, bro, blessed. So, like, from the square one, how do you feel about where your career has been, and for the gym and the establishment? How do you feel between then and now?
Oh man, I mean, I'm blessed, brother. I can't complain. You know, God has put me in some magnificent situations in my life, things that other people would never even, you know, probably get to experience. You know, God has put me in a lot of. I've been on HBO, been on HBO pay-per-view. I've been on Showtime, ESPN. I've been, I mean, 24/7, bro. Was filmed at our gym. Like, we've been blessed to have a lot of opportunities and a lot of doors kick in for us, and it's all God's grace of God, bro. He's kind of, you know, not to get religious on people. It's just at the end of the day, it's because of Him that we've been able to do certain things now, even outside of boxing, from artists to celebrities to movie stars. God has put them in my path as well, so it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. As a father of 6 too, it doesn't make it easy, but you know, we keep pushing and grinding.
Thanks, bro. I see you, bro. Like, I see you in Vegas for years now. You know, posted up with the stars, movie stars, and even athletes all over the world. You know, what's one thing that you will carry from, say, from 6 years from now? Like, what would you carry from this moment in your life?
Probably always being able to stay humble. Because as fast as God will bless you, God will take away in any minute. You know, there's times, and that's life. Even from a financial standpoint, there's times where you're here, and then there's times you're there, just like that. And I feel like a lot of times God has to remind us and put us on our knees sometimes to let us know who's boss and who's in control. And like I said, knowing all these certain people that, again, that God has put in my path, you learn a little bit from them as you go too. You know, as far as humbleness and who's a little who's, you know, and that's kind of what I take from, whether it's a celebrity, just a regular guy. I mean, I take a little bit from each person and try to find from the best thing to the worst thing from them, and just take it in my own self and learn how to be a better person, not just in boxing, but in general.
Damn, bro. It's like, man, you're one of the legends, bro. So it's just seeing how far this promotion has come, seeing all the fighters to interviewing, you know, your talent. They're humble guys, and It's great, bro. It's great to
and
see.
We have come, bro. Not to cut you off, but we have come from. There was no big money backing. You know what I'm saying? You can go to YouTube, and I recommend you want to go to YouTube. And to my first fight, it's on there in 2013 in Floresville, Texas. I remember, you know, the barricades that go around the ring.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford them. I called 3-4 different places, and they were just overpriced at the time for me. So what I did was I got a bunch of tables, and I made a square, and I covered them with table covers to make my own tech zone. I remember the DJ, I said one day I want to have lights on top of the, you know, a light truss. I want to be able to afford production. I remember the DJ saying, hey man, I don't have much, but I have like a little DJ setup with some little lights and, you know, it might not do much, but I say, hey, I'll take it. And in that video, you can see all that. You know, I remember renting the boxing ring and it having somebody else's name all over it. I said, one day I'm gonna have TMB on the canvas and on the ropes, and one day, and went through the whole system of years of people laughing and just people, you know, for whatever reason, downgrading, no, I ain't gonna do it. And at the end of the day, bro, I tell people, when you have God's favor, I don't care how much you hustle.
Yeah.
You can hustle 20 times more than me, but if I got God's favor, I'm coming. And I believe that I have that. You know, I've been blessed with that as a young child. People don't know my story. I've been through a lot as a child as well. The one thing I've always known is who's boss, and I'm good to everybody, bro. From local promoters, I back up. I don't have no problem with nobody, and I've made that clear on several occasions. My famous quote is, "If you didn't hear it from my mouth, don't believe it," because it's real out there, bro. People be trying to drown your name, bro. People be trying to do all he said, she said. And the worst part is a grown ass man, you know. Sometimes just trying to, you know. I always tell people, look, man, I support everybody. I have love for everybody. I ain't better than nobody. At the end of the day, bro, God's in control.
Amen, amen. So let's talk about this upcoming event, bro. Like, you always put on a great spectacle. You know, the past few events that I've been to have been, you know, top of the line, off the chain, to all the young talent. You know, talk about August 12th. You know, what can we all expect, you know, going out?
Yeah, I mean, August 12th, we're excited. A new venue, Real Life Amphitheater. I went out there to check it out and just fell in love with the place. It was magnificent, man. It was just pure boxing breaded to do fights there. And, you know, there's 2 other local fights the same month. So, you know, fighters were being placed all over the place. And so we got a few new names on the card as well that I'm excited about. You know, Chato Martinez, Chato's boxing gym. His son is actually making his debut on the card. So I've always took pride in debuts, you know, because again, 80% of San Antonio fighters fought under our banner. So having his son on there, you know, you got Kevin Ayala, who's ranked #1 in the nation as an amateur for several years. Guillermo Gutierrez, who's now 7-0, who's done everything accomplished as an amateur as well. It's just a great card, bro. We're excited. We're excited to give San Antonio another great event. You know, August 26th, you got Rick Morones doing his show, and then you got Albino Valles with RGBA doing theirs September 1st. And so come out to August 12th, come out support, but don't forget August 26th and September 1st is another great 2 events. So, you know, San Antonio boxing is doing well, and I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see more people stepping up and just, you know, trying to make something happen.
Bless, bro. I want to thank you again. And I know I've seen you in pictures, I've seen, you know, articles and stuff like that, Earl Spence, you know, Terrence Bud Crawford. You know, this is the biggest question I think everyone wants to know, bro. Like, who are you siding with tonight live?
So, man, you can please every now I'm going to stick to my guns too. I'm not going to change up on everybody, because anybody that knows me knows what I've always said. I've always believed that Terrence Crawford is a special talent. He's just bred it different. He's cut from a different cloth. Errol Spence, obviously, man, come on. I mean, we ain't got Errol Spence is a monster. He's a beast. The guy needs no introduction. He's just another talented fighter. But again, I think in certain generations and certain times, there's certain guys who are just gifted with not just athletic ability, but the knowledge, the ring generalship, the ability to adjust, the ability to be versatile, to be able to change it to southpaw, to right hand, to be able to get your footwork in certain positions to offset a fighter's best attributes, you know. And I think this Terrence is just one of them guys, bro, in our generation that he's a hell of a fighter. And yeah, you know, go ahead and comment later on after the fight. I could be wrong. It's one of them fights, bro. You flip a coin, right? Because I mean, and Derek James is a close friend of mine, bro. We speak almost on a daily basis, me and Derek. So I guess where my heart would be at, I would love to see the Texan win and Errol Spence, but if you're gonna hold a gun to my head or maybe put some money on the line, I'm gonna have to roll with Terrence Crawford because I just think he's that great. I think he's special, and I think tonight a lot of people after the fight will realize how good he is, and I wouldn't be surprised if obviously everyone's gonna have his moments, but I won't be surprised either if Terrence just comes and lays a hammer down.
Damn, it's gonna be an exciting fight. I hope all of y'all tune in, live on Showtime tonight. PBC, I'm coming up. Y'all go follow me. Links in the description down below. Go follow Rick. His promotion is blowing off the charts right now. And if y'all don't know, TMB Promotions, y'all are about to. And the end of this year is gonna be nothing but live boxing. Be media access a bunch of times, and August can't come soon enough. But I want to thank you again, bro, and thank you for allowing me to open the doors, to coming back in here, and it's being a blessing. Let everyone know, bro, where they can follow you at and to follow the journey.
I mean, my Facebook, Rick Morones Jr., my Instagram at Rick Morones, and my YouTube, man, you're doing such a tremendous job. Carlitopalomo, follow him. He's a hustler. Everybody's got to start somewhere. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, and I think he's going to end up on a long journey with this stuff, and he has my support, full support. So if you're in San Antonio, anywhere, make sure you subscribe and follow him, and just support the hustle, man. So again, I appreciate you guys for having me out, and we're excited. August, and we're using the August 12th fight actually, because I got a big fight October 7th. That I'm fixing to announce, which will be announced August 12th. So this is kind of like the opening. August 12th will be the opening to a big fight. So we're excited, bro. We're excited, and appreciate you guys.
Bless, bro. And leave it off on this, bro. It's been Rick. TMB Promotions, Carlito, one love. We out. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate